Hello everyone, welcome to Stoic Wisdom today. Let me ask you something. Have you ever told yourself, this is the last time, but it wasn't? Do you keep slipping back into the same habit, feeling drained, ashamed, like you're losing control of your own mind? What if I told you the real reason this keeps happening isn't what you've been told? Here's the truth. You're not weak, you're not broken, you've just been fighting the wrong battle. Over 2,000 years ago, the Stoics understood something most of us still miss today. They saw life as a war between impulse and discipline, between temporary comfort and lasting strength. And they knew, if you don't master this battle, it will master you. But here's the good news, you're not stuck. Today I'm going to show you the exact Stoic strategy to take back control of your mind and your habits, starting now. If you're serious about breaking free, hit that like button so this message reaches more people who need it. Comment mastery below if you're ready to accept the 30-day Stoic challenge, no excuses. And don't forget to subscribe because this journey doesn't end here, it only gets stronger. Ready? Fighting the wrong enemy. Let's be honest, you've tried to quit, maybe for a day, maybe for a week, but somehow it pulls you back in, again and again. You wake up with the best intentions. You promise yourself, today will be different. But by evening, you're back in the same cycle. Frustrated, disappointed, wondering what's wrong with you. And the worst part, you start to believe it's your fault, that you just don't have enough willpower. But here's the truth, the Stoics knew long before modern science caught up. Willpower is not the problem. You see, willpower is like a battery, it drains. It's unreliable when you need it most. And if your entire plan to overcome a bad habit depends on being stronger or trying harder, you're already at a disadvantage. The Stoics understood this deeply. They believed that success doesn't come from fighting urges head-on. It comes from building systems and changing how you see the battle itself. You're not battling a habit, you're battling your reaction to it. Think about that. The urge will come, it always does. You can't stop it, but what you can control is how you respond. And that shift, right there, is where power begins. Instead of blaming yourself for slipping, start observing your reaction like a Stoic. Don't panic, don't judge, just acknowledge it. Oh, there you are again. That simple phrase creates space between you and the craving, and in that space is choice. Epictetus said, freedom begins the moment you realize some things are within your control and others are not. The craving? Not in your control. Your response? Absolutely is. Every time you respond with awareness instead of emotion, you're weakening the habit's hold. You're no longer its prisoner, you're its observer. And from there, real change begins. This is how the Stoics fought, not with resistance, but with reason. Not with force, but with clarity. And now, use your imagination as a weapon. Most people think imagination is only for dreams or creativity, but the Stoics saw it differently. They saw imagination as a tool, a weapon for building discipline and breaking free from harmful habits. Seneca said, we suffer more imagination than in reality. But what if you flipped that? What if you used your imagination, not to scare yourself, but to sharpen your self-control? Here's how. Every morning, before the craving hits, take a moment. Close your eyes and imagine, in brutal detail, what it will cost you if you give in. Visualize the tiredness, the guilt that creeps in after, the mental fog, the lost momentum, the broken promise to yourself. Picture it so clearly that it feels real, because it is. Then flip the scene. Now imagine resisting. Imagine finishing the day clean, clear-headed, proud. See yourself walking taller, thinking sharper, showing up for life with strength. Which version of you do you want to be? The one chasing a few seconds of pleasure, or the one walking the path of long-term power? This is where most people go wrong. They only think about the short-term reward, not the long-term cost. But the Stoics trained their minds to go further. They saw the full picture. They visualized the pain before it happened, so they could avoid it before it began. This practice builds a mental firewall. When temptation hits, it won't catch you off guard. You've already seen the trap. You've already felt the regret in advance. And because of that, your instinct becomes not to fall, but to rise. Marcus Aurelius didn't just write philosophy, he lived it. Every obstacle, every urge, every craving, he used it as fuel, as training. And you can too. Don't let your imagination be your enemy. Make it your ally. Use it to see through the lie of the habit, and to step into the version of yourself you were meant to become. That's not fantasy. Your Stoic challenge starts now. Now it's your turn to act. The Stoics didn't just talk about discipline, they practiced it. And now you have the chance to do the same. Here's your challenge. For the next 30 days, whenever you do a urge hits, don't run from it, use it. Follow these 3 Stoic steps. Step 1. Acknowledge it. Recognize the craving when it arrives. Don't deny it. Just say, there you are. Step 2. Imagine the cost. Pause and vividly picture what giving in will do to your mind, your energy, your progress. Let yourself feel that consequence now, before it becomes real. Step 3. Turn it into training. Remind yourself, this isn't punishment, it's practice. Every time you resist, you're not suffering, you're growing. Every craving is a rep, every moment of self-control, a personal victory. You're not just avoiding weakness, you're actively rewiring your brain for strength, clarity, and mastery. This is how the Stoics became unshakable. They didn't wait for ideal conditions, they trained in the chaos. And now so can you. If you're ready to accept the challenge, comment mastery below. Declare it publicly, not for ego, but for accountability. Let this be the moment where things shift, where you stop reacting and start leading yourself. And if you want to take this even further, to rewire your mind entirely with ancient Stoic strategies for modern strength, then don't stop here. Watch the next video. Let this be the first step in a lifelong practice of discipline, clarity, and freedom. And before you go, like this video if it spoke to something inside you. Comment to share your thoughts or journey. And subscribe to my channel, Stoic Wisdom Today, for more powerful videos like this one. Your transformation starts now. Let's walk this path together.